Bitcoin has pumped over 20% in the past 2 days, about 12% a day, and tomorrow things are about to get even more crazy. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications because we are bringing you the juiciest and the most timely Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. And as you can see, Bitcoin currently getting a rejection from this key resistance. This is the level that we are looking at this morning, saying if Bitcoin comes above 22,666, we are going to hit 24,407, which is exactly where we're coming up to right now. This is key resistance because this is the volume area high since Friday, January 2023, January 20th, 2023, where this has been the fair price of Bitcoin. And so the market is back up at the high end of the fair value for Bitcoin. And if we break this level, we are going to see much higher targets. So how did we get here right now? Well, last Thursday, the announcement that Silvergate Bank was going under caused us to lose the range to the downside, where we found very key support at about 19,549. This is an area of confluence that we were looking at in the Casper Crew VIP Discord to look for a long trade from 19,552, which is how I'm actually still holding this long trade. Now, something that we need to be very aware of right now is the fact that this is a very bullish move. However, if we are going to reject from this area, it could simply still be a lower high. And the reason is because now that we've officially taken out this low and this low, we have changed into bearish market structure on the daily time frame. So what happens tomorrow is going to be crucial to determine the future of the Bitcoin price action, whether or not we break out of this level and hit some of our very bullish targets. Now, tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Time, I will be streaming. The CPI inflation data is going to be released, and they are forecasting it right now to be 6%. If it is 6%, if it is lower than 6%, that is going to be very bullish for cryptocurrency, and we could see a big move to the upside, potentially breaking out of 25.3. Now, we have to remember the context of what is going on right now. The Fed is in between a rock and a hard place because, on the one hand, inflation is very high and it's higher than they want it to be, and it's not coming down as fast as they want it to come down. And so they've been raising interest rates. And Jerome Powell just came out last week and said, look, we're going to have to raise interest rates faster than what we thought. Now, herein lies the problem. When the Fed raises interest rates, it causes banks to go under. And so the only way to help the banks not go under is for the Fed to print more money. In fact, we just saw that the Federal Reserve announced that they are bailing out Silicon Valley Bank. So what is going to happen tomorrow? It's very, very interesting to watch this play out. We can see, especially today, after the Fed announces they were going to be bailing out Silicon Valley Bank, Bitcoin got another big pump to the upside. So here are the key levels that we need to be aware of. First of all, if this news comes out bullish, I do believe that we will not put in a lower high here and reject. And by the way, this is a zone that we were aware of, not only in my public YouTube, but also in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we gave that short setup, which is why I'm also in the short scalp from that level. And by the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where every single day we give the levels, we gave the short from the high at 25,285. We gave the level from 19,552, and we also gave the level from our current high where we are rejecting right now. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, to take advantage of trading on ByBit with 0% limit fees, check out the link in the description. It's a really good deal for people who are trading on lower time frames who don't want those fees to cut into their profits. Of course, only sign up for ByBit if you actually know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade, you're going to stub your toe on every piece of furniture in your house, burn your tongue on every hot piece of pizza, every hot cup of coffee. You're going to lose your job. Your girlfriend's going to dump you. You'll drop your cell phone in the toilet, and it's not going to be a clean toilet. So make sure to only sign up if you know what you're doing. But if you do, it's actually a legitimate good deal to have 0% limit fees. If the news comes out bullish, here is what we are looking at. If the price of Bitcoin breaks this high, it's very, very likely that we will come up to the $30,000 level. And here's why. We can see that on the weekly time frame, we are still in what some might call a uptrend, right? I would actually even consider this an uptrend on the weekly time frame. Why is this? It's because if we take a look, and by the way, make sure to like the video because I'm in the car doing this video for you guys. We put in our low, we put in our high, we put in our higher low, right? So on the weekly, we're still technically in bullish market structure, even though we are in bearish market structure on the daily. So there's still a chance this could break out to the upside. And if it does, we don't have any resistance until we get to this weekly order block around $28,000 to $30,000. What is an order block anyway? A lot of people use that term. A lot of people don't really know what it is. An order block is basically when you have a big move to the downside or a big move to the upside, it's an anomaly, right? So you can see we have a big move to the downside right here. All of a sudden, we have this little blue candle in the midst of purple candles. This is a zone of liquidity where we can expect to find resistance on the way back up. And this can really work on any time frame. But we don't have any resistance until this area. As you can see, we have a very, very smooth move down on the weekly. There's a huge gap in volume. There's pretty much no volume here. Smooth move down, smooth move back up, right? It's just like the time you went out to Taco Bell with your friends after partying all night back in college. It's very smooth coming down, but do you remember coming back up? It was even smoother. You didn't even have to try at all. And not only is this a weekly order block, but if we take a look at all the volume that traded in 2020 and 2021, we can see it's also the value area low of this macro 2-year range. What does that mean? It means we're going to get sucked up right to this level. Very, very bullish. Now, if in fact we break above this $30,000 level, the sky's the limit, guys. And the reason why is because when you come back into an old value area, it's more probable than not that you make your way to the top of that value area. Case in point, look at what has just happened over the past few days. We were trading in this value area. Okay, let me get to a higher time frame so we can see this a little better. We were trading in the value area. We lost the value area to the downside. And then once we came back inside that value area, I'm sorry for flopping and groping with the screen here. Once we came back inside this value area, we filled all the way to the top, right? We are currently right now back at the key resistance, which is the value area high of this range. Okay, this is very, very interesting stuff. Now, I'm not saying that the bull market is here, but what I am saying is that the charts on the macro are telling us that the bottom of the bear market is in. If we take a look at the Bitstamp chart, which I was looking at this morning, we can see that when we go to the monthly time frame, we are absolutely 100% seeing the signal that we see every single time that we come down to the bottom of a bear market, which is market Cipher B printing a big green dot on the monthly below the zero line as we come down to the 786, 886 fib level. This happened in 2011, it happened in 2015, it happened in 2018, and it happened in it's happening right now. Okay, so this to me means there is still the potential for much more upside. Look at what happened back in 2018. We got a pretty big relief rally, right? Even in 2015, we got a pretty big relief rally. And so this really could be the catalyst here. The Fed starting to pivot, the Fed bailing out banks that could really catapult us into the next bull market. So please, be aware that if we come up to the 30K, yes, it's a very key zone of resistance, but also if we reclaim 30K and actually retest it as support, this could actually make for a very good opportunity to enter into a swing trade on Bitcoin, a swing long on Bitcoin. Why? Because this is a very strong move, and if we come back down to retest it, we very well may be able to ride it up to $40,000, $50,000. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to stop by my stream tomorrow. I will be streaming at 8:15 in the morning Eastern time. It's going to be a really good time. We're going to be walking through what is happening live. There's going to be a lot of volatility. God bless everybody in the name of Jesus, the Messiah. Even if you're not religious, I pray you are very blessed. Also, guys, if you want to learn how to trade this way, check out the courses at jasoncaspertrading.com. We have multiple courses. We have a trading bot. 20% discount right now on both trading courses if you want to learn how to do this. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.